What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're doing the post-game reaction and the player ratings to the Manchester United Newcastle United game. Remember, before you watch the video, subscribe to the channel, like the video and share it with a friend. Let's get into it, guys. So people, the truth of it is that, simply put, it will not get better with these players. And I say this to say because they don't have the quality and the firepower to impact the games positively. See, we're losing to lesser teams and stronger teams alike. So it goes to show that we lack that star power, we lack that quality, and it's not going to be better. And that's just the reality we as United fans need to accept right now. Now, another observation in today's game, I've said it in the last few videos. They don't fight. I mean, the second half was less worse in my opinion, but they lacked the fight. They lacked the hunger. And most of these players have not really won the big stuff as of yet in football. I don't want to hear Lisandro and Casemiro in the squad who won the World Cup and Champions Leagues. But I'm saying the bulk of the squad, are not winners. So they lack the fight. They went 2-0 down today and it's like they gave up. And this has been a problem before Ten Hag and Amarim's appointment. Now, another observation is that probably it's a continuation of the first point. They cannot execute the system, right? I said in the other video that the system is not the problem. I see what the system wants to do. And in saying so, I have an idea of what Amarim wants of the players through the system. But the reality of it is that they can't execute the system. And it's because of their poor quality, their poor hunger to fight. So all of these in combination is what adds to the system not working through these players. Now guys, to be honest, because the game was so poor as it relates to my analysis, I wouldn't say that we have a standout performer today. Normally we would be calling the Mazraouis and the Ahmads. But the player who really came on and changed the game was Mainoo. He had one of his better games today. And that's that. I'll get more into that in the player ratings, right? And so the positive of the game today is that they played less worse in the second half. We were still underwhelming, but it was less worse. And that's my only positive takeaway from the game. Now guys, some solutions as it relates to how we can improve what we are seeing on the pitch is that we heard that the club is having FFP issues. But at this point in time, I'm not going to tolerate those talks because recruitment is a must in January. We need players. We need a dynamic, energetic, creative, deep-lying playmaking midfielder. We need one or two of them to bolster the ability of the squad, because Ugarte, to me, he is showing that he's good in the tackle and good in retaining possession, but it's just that he needs a complement. Yes, we can say Mainoo, but we need more players who can do that sort of role in the squad. So recruitment is a must. That is my first advice to improve what we're seeing on the pitch. Another thing that we need to do, and probably it's a continuation of that we need to recruit players for January, is that we need to back the manager and we need to support him. Because like I said earlier on in the video, is that I see the style of play, I see the idea that he foresees for Manchester United. It's just that there's various factors which I have previously highlighted which prevents the good execution of such system by Amorim. So the club needs to back Ruben Amorim and give him time. So he's not the problem right now, guys. Okay, guys, now it's time for the player ratings. So Onana in goal today, 5, because I to be honest, he can't really save those 2 goals. They came from crosses, and there's not much he could have done to keep those out the back of the net. So 5. The 3 defenders now, the 3 centre backs, straight across the board, I'm giving all 3 of them 4 out of 10, because they did not marshal their danger area properly, and which resulted in the 2 crosses being scored. I think lack of communication, lack of awareness played a main factor. So all 3 starting centre backs, 4 for me. Now the 2 midfielders who make up the middle 4, Casemiro and Eriksen, I would give them 4, both of them 4 respectively. Both of them are no longer mobile midfielders. I used to advocate for Casemiro and what have you, but the honest thing to say to you guys now is that better days are behind. Mazraoui and Dalot, 4, simply because everybody, in my opinion, didn't really play well today. So I'll also give the 2 wingbacks 4. And Mazraoui started the game poorly because the first goal came from his side of the pitch. Well, both crosses at that. Now, Diallo, I'll give him a 5 because, yes, he didn't have a good game, like to the standard of the Man City game and so on. But he was the better out of the bunch that started. Xerxes, boy, I don't want to be like most other channels and chastise Joshua Xerxes. I am still going to give him until the end of the season to figure himself out as a Man United player. I saw what he did at Bologna, and I know he is young, and I know he has lots of potential. I just hope he gets it right. And it was sad today to see him run off the pitch. But sorry, Xerxes, today's performance is a 3. But I want you to do well at Man United. Rasmus Højlund, the better to me of the 2 strikers. Again, 5, simply, well, not 5, 4.5, simply because lack of service today. And that was pretty much all I can say. You didn't get much service to, have a good game. Now, the substitutions, Menu, to me, he gets a 5.5. And that makes him my man of the match out of the Manchester United players, because he came on and did much better than all the starters as it relates to his impact on the game. Lenny Ora came on for Lisandro Martinez and did pretty okay. I'll give him a 4. That's the average score for me for most of the players today. Anthony came on for Delete, didn't do much, so I give him a 4 as well. And Garnacho, I would give him a 3 because Garnacho can play much better than how he is right now. His head is elsewhere, and I just hope he can get it right. So that's the player ratings, guys. Okay, guys, so all in all, we are disappointed as Man United fans, and we hope that something can start going well for our club. But as it stands, as I said in the previous points earlier on, guys, it's going to be difficult for us to be out of this mud that we're in, because the players are just simply not good enough. They can't execute the system. So something needs to change, and the manager doesn't need to change. The system works. It works. Trust me. The players are just not good enough. So these crop of players now needs to be shuffled and released and whatever from the club. So that is what we need to do to get back to glory. Hold up. Why are you guys clicking off the video without subscribing and liking the video and sharing it? Don't forget to do that. See you guys in the next video. I'm out.